Welcome to this brand new video. Today I'm going to be renovating my apartment, so I'm not going to waste more time. Let's go do this. I'm going to break a lot of tiles and I'm going to break the kitchen down a bit further apart. First thing I need is a massive hammer because we already ripped out the kitchen yesterday, my father and I, to make sure there's no leakage and all the water pipes. So I gotta find a big ass hammer to break down everything basically. He did say there was a hammer in the shed, so maybe I should check that. Got his workbench, we got chainsaws, but we don't have what I am looking for. Alright, so I think we just have to use a normal regular hammer. It should still do the trick. It's basically old material. This kitchen was in there for, I think the first owners bought this place 20 years ago and they put that kitchen in, and it's been in there for so long. It's been there for a few decades. And yesterday when we removed it, it is so old that there's literally stains on the floor because it hasn't moved in so long. Look at that. Look how old this is. It's even got a fucking Mickey Mouse on there. I mean, just look at it. It's very echoey in here. As you can see, the rats have been trying to get in there as well. So these are all the sewages. So we had to make sure that this got all this connected. But yeah, basically my goal is basically to do this whole entire wall and break this down, which I've already broken down, but I gotta break it down. I mean, just look at all this crap. It is absolutely disgusting. I need a plastic bag. Got two black plastic bags. Actually makes more sense if I do this when the towels are completely done. What am I doing? So as you can see, it's sort of almost been cleared out. I'm keeping that so I can give you all a nice scene of me breaking down the wall. It's starting to look really nice. So you're now starting to finally understand and realize the potential this place has. I mean, look at it, man. Showed you in a video previous this week. Before I did this is the aftermath. I think it's starting to look really nice. Some of you might think, hey, that's actually quite a nice background splash. Why don't you keep it? It's because it's not something I want with my new kitchen. It's actually quite a lot of fun. It took me about an hour and a half, but these are all towels. Obviously, I've got to clean this shit up. The only towel that I did not touch was this one. There's obviously a reason I don't even actually have to explain it, but this is on there. If I break this, that breaks off because there is power on it. I think there used to be a fire here or a circuitry because look how weird it looks. But yeah, it's plaster wall. It's reach shit. Obviously, some cases I went a bit too far, but this has to get all plastered up again. That wall, I don't know. I think, well, I mean, it has to get a painted wall, let's be honest. This is a very important piece of the structure. If this breaks off, the whole ceiling collapses. But yeah, now you can sort of like look the possibilities and the potential this place has. I am now going to have to clean this all up. Obviously I'm going to have to do this shit first and then the towels and hoover up basically. So that's pretty dope. Look at the mess. I mean, this just shows how old this shit is. Look. I just don't know what this is. It's bolted in or made. It's like a cross, an X. But obviously you can see the plaster is, you know, it's really crap. I mean, look, I can finger it basically. The water drainage, still got water in it. Very interesting. So I think what I'm gonna do now is hoover this up a little bit and then see what I do from upon there basically. You know, I've never actually done this on my own. I think a few years ago in the old house, many years ago, way before YouTube, my bedroom, basically what was very strange about our house, which is very strange about the Dutch houses, not all houses have it, but more older, yeah, bigger houses have it mostly, is you've got an attic in your house. So each room on the second floor, my granny's room, my mom and dad's room, and my room had these, I don't want to say secret passages, but basically storage, but then it had a door, which is very interesting. We used to always put the Christmas stuff in there and what's so not. So I thought I'd just show you and share this information, very useless information. Man, it's, I gotta say, it is amazing, this apartment. Comparing it to the tiny house I have, I would never go back. I'm not saying I would never have a tiny house. Absolutely yes. I would love to have it eventually on the property one day as an extra thing, or rent it out as an Airbnb. But this apartment, because I have no neighbors, I can be as noisy as I feel, want to. Don't have to think of, oh man, am I making too much noise? Am I making too much noise? It's very echoey in here. So yeah, no, but for real. I look back at a few months ago when I was still at the park, and how miserable I was. Like, compare me now to a year ago. I'm looking at snaps from a year ago at my tiny house, and I was like, man, I was a fucking loser. Still am, but not as bad as back then. I don't know what was up with me, man. I was really bored back then in those times, and I was very, very lonely because I didn't do much. I just sat in my place all day doing fuck all. And it also makes a huge difference that your boy has a car and a license. It's also an extra piece of freedom that I absolutely love and think is just amazing. Adds so many nice options to some sort of freedom. But in the next upcoming few weeks, I will start recording more of this. Maybe take you guys in places for shopping with the GoPro. That's the nice thing, and that's the thing I really love about the GoPro, is it's so small, people don't even notice it. And besides, I love recording as well, as you saw in the video in Belgium. I'm glad you guys liked that video. Wasn't meant that video, we just thought, let's go to Belgium and fuck it. Alright, cool, that was it. Felt doing a voiceover, but then I also kind of felt like maybe just not do a voiceover. It's more, I don't know, it's more enjoyable when there's not a voiceover, but I'm very excited for this shit, man. I'm excited for the new kitchen. I'm excited for the whole entire plans, because once my living room is complete and set up, is when the Wi-Fi can be set up. So now I can start doing my own thing. And that's also nice because it's a nice big place. It's really nice. It adds value to the property as well eventually one day. But if it was up to me, I'd never sell this place. It just feels like home. A few weeks ago when we were in our old place, it didn't feel like home. Like, if you've ever moved out, you know that feeling, like you go back to a place after a while you haven't been, and it makes you think, shit, I used to live here. Like, regardless of the good or bad, it just doesn't feel like home because it simply isn't your home anymore. It's in the past. And I just can't believe how fast time goes. Like, when you really, really think about it, the time goes insanely fast. It's beautiful, beautiful weather today. Hope you can see that. It's gorgeous weather. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to hoover the crap out of this. I'll update you guys just now. Another thing I wanted to show you is that this, I do not know how to remove this, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to put wood all over the tiles. So more insulation and this and that. This is all going to get painted up, get restored. I just don't really know what to do with the wooden walls, honestly. I kind of like the look, but obviously you're going to have to do something with it because in my living room, it won't really look nice. Anyways, I'm not going to end this video yet. Gonna start hoovering and then show you what it looks like when it's completely hoovered up and brushed, basically. Couldn't clean it completely because of the fact that the water is still leaking out of the pipe. Don't know why, but it's really, really coordinate. Finished hoovering up. Hoovering took about 35-40 minutes. Really wanted to thoroughly clean it through properly. But look at this weather today, man. God damn. Perfect weather to go jump on the trampoline with my sister. I think it's nearly 2ish. I've been busy since, 10:30, so it's 13:27 in the afternoon right now. I'm going to end this video briefly. But I'm excited, man. I don't look excited. I'm not tired. It's just, alright, I've done it. Now kitchen. And, well, no, kitchen not at the moment, because really the first thing we really need to do is do the flooring. So with my room right now, my bedroom for example, flooring doesn't have to get done, doesn't need to really get done because I got carpet all over the place. I got a carpet literally when you enter from there, got a United one, got a carpet there, and I don't really use that area, but even if so, you know, if it's too cold then I'll just go ahead and use my socks. but I only really stay in here to sleep. So the bedroom, for example, is not that important to me. It's just a bedroom. I just sleep and that's it. I actually don't eat in there. Well, yeah, I mean, I do, but like only my protein bars are right there. But for the rest, I don't eat food in there, except it was for an ASMR, but haven't done an eating ASMR actually quite a while. Don't remember the last time I made one. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We will make one eventually, but yeah, this is basically where I literally put all my clothing. I just dump them on the pile because, to be honest, bro, I don't give a shit. Clothing is clothing. These shoes are legendary. These are just broken, but they're perfect. They got horse shit on them as well. These I got from a sponsor a while ago. A lamp that I want to put outside. But that's accessories we'll do eventually. This as well. I had this for a week already. I need to really, yeah, I got football stuff here because I do want to football eventually. Got goalkeeper outfits, which I don't really use. This trash. That's why I put all my dirty washing. So like once a week, I collect all my washing and put them either in a basket or in a bag, coat hanger. This actually we put up ourselves a few months back ago. So like I said before, right, this thing here, I don't know what it's called, closet I think, or whatever, right, that is going to get moved in that corner, and then the door's coming literally here. But I'm also thinking the desk, want to put it there, but then yet again I got outlets over there. I'd like to have an extra one over there. I got one over there. A lot of outlets here. That's one thing I've noticed in this apartment. You got a fucking outlet literally here. That's what's very common on farms, by the way. It's not really that weird. And I apply this every single 2 days for nice skin. Gotta watch that. This is actually my little sister's toy. I took it off of her because it's fucking annoying. Well, actually, I didn't take it off. She just forgot it. She sometimes goes in my place. But like, these are small details and things I didn't even know. I really wonder how the previous people fucked up. Like the tile here is completely broken. And if you maybe see the elevation on certain tiles are strange. Like this one's higher than this one. It's very odd. But it's not really a house, it's an apartment. So yeah, that's really cool. But yeah, this is it, man. A bed. I have been thinking of a new bed, but then, I've had this bed for 7-8 years, bro. It's not a 2-person bed, but it is perfect for King Keegan himself. Honestly, the bed is so comfortable, but my parents got a crazy, crazy bedroom. I think that bedroom is twice the size of my bedroom. And this bedroom is actually pretty fucking big. This is massive, bro. This is a really big bedroom. Like, I think this is really big. It is bigger than... No, it's not bigger than the previous house. It's not as long, but it's way wider. Like the previous house, I had the top floor eventually. Horrible, pain in the fucking ass. It was nice and long, but it wasn't wide. It wasn't, so it was horrible putting up furniture like these type of things you could put in there, but then you weren't able to put a cabinet like this because the sides were like that. It makes no fucking sense, really. Goddamn Dutch houses, bro, they're so weird. That's why I love American houses. And yeah, I thought I'd just show you that. But no, the bed's nice. The biggest important thing in my bedroom, I find, is isolation on the floor. And the windows, I think they are double glass. Let me check. I think they are. Yeah, that's double glass, but this is single glass. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'd like to keep the door original, but then I don't know, bro. The thing is, it gets fucking cold here in the winter. I had to go through the winter period in here, and no, it's horrible, man. It's not as bad as a tiny house. That was horrible because it didn't have floor isolation as well. It did, but it didn't have carpets on it, and it didn't have. It's a very common American thing, which is very odd. Like some houses, they got carpeted bathrooms. It's gotta be absolutely disgusting. That's nasty. I'm sorry. I can't imagine the mold, the water. Nah, nasty, man. That's just my opinion. I think you can agree with it. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. This year, this will be done. Oh yeah, in a few months' time, this will be done. Painting a little bit. For the rest, not really much. I mean, it's quite a nice view. I mean, you can't deny that even. Imagine waking up to this type of view every single day. And it's nice because it's good weather at the moment, but most days it's raining here in Zeeland. Yeah, that's one thing I have to say. It's nice living outside the city, but a lot of rain, which I don't really necessarily mind. Anyways, spoken too much. God, I'm speaking way too much, man. I'm so sorry. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be obviously showing more of these type of videos in the upcoming weeks/months. Maybe take you guys with on shoppings and whatsoever, etc. But for now, I thought I do this job myself because my dad is working today. It's a normal week. So yeah, now we're gonna fully focus on my apartment and on the YouTube. So check you later, man. You're the right. I love you, Daddy. That was cringe. God.